Here's a story. A long time ago, not that long, but a long time ago, the United States was much more powerful and strong in the world. 40s, 50s. And just like any other major civilization that existed in the past, people that mean harm, they decided, well, how can we take this country, which we cannot defeat militarily, how can we take it apart and put it under our control? So they studied, paid people to study how to do this. They did it to the genders, got feminism going, pushed that. Whether or not feminism was already there, they definitely pushed it. Anything that would be useful to help weaken it. Got the United States dependent upon other countries. You see, it wasn't hard to get companies to go overseas and to weaken this country of its manufacturing. It's not hard because they said, well, you can make money, companies, if you make your products overseas and bring them back in. And these companies are like, yeah, I can make more money. But the plan was, they knew that these companies would do that. So they set it up so they could and make profit. And of course, that was part of the plan. It would help, they knew it would help weaken the country. And then they got in the porn to help degrade the society, pull religion out as much as possible, ruin the educational system. Not that it ever was really good in the public system. And drugs. They push those psych drugs. You got a problem? Don't feel so good? We got a drug for you. You got a problem? Medical problem? Well, we got a drug. Doesn't really solve the problem, but here's a drug. You got an issue? Here's a drug. And then we have the Trump-Harris competition, where the news is controlled by these people that are trying to bring down the United States. The news is controlled. They take pieces of what Trump what he has said, and edit it, and then play it back, edited, meaning only pieces that they want the public to hear, they play those back. Skip the rest so you really don't know exactly what he meant. You don't get the full talk. You only get a piece of it. And then the news tries to get people to think it meant something else. It's intentional. They mean it. It's done again and again. They are controlled puppets working for those who want to bring down the U.S. They want planetary control. The problem is that they have increased the ability of China and other countries and their power. China was just a tool, a means to an extent, it was just a tool to do the manufacturing there. And they figured that, yeah, China will get better eventually. And somebody might ask, what are we going to do about them? Well, they might try to pull off a war so they can bring down the world population. And their goal is to have a whole world under their boot. And the plan is now, we'll have a freaking moron as a president, Harris. That's what they want. And Vance is waiting in the shadows. Not Vance. Excuse me. Walz is waiting in the shadows in case Harris doesn't last. And Walz has got some skeletons, at least one in his closet. Keep your boy away from him. That's all I got to say. All right. These kind of people have destroyed every civilization to date, as far as now. They have destroyed all civilizations to date, to this date. Great civilizations. Roman Empire, and all these other ones. They're doing a thorough job on this place in the United States. Canada's under their boot. It's a freak show up there. France is a freak show. Germany's a freak show. United Kingdom is a freak show. Australia, New Zealand are freak shows. It's a joke. If Trump wins, that's 4 years. You got to make sure that the 4 years after that are under your control. Because if you don't, these creepy, slimy critters will come back in, try to manipulate you, or get you, and they will try to make you go to sleep, to not focus on this kind of stuff, get you trained, so that maybe they can get one of their good puppets in there and F you up. And F up things again. They're very skilled at underhanded, sneaky actions. Trump has been the president before. You know them by their actions. Harris is saying all these things. You know her by her actions, what she has done. Use some sense. People who vote for Harris are either trying to get something. They think they're going to get something. That's one. The second reason is that they're manipulated by the TV. In other words, they're tricked. And the third one is that the people who vote for Harris are insane. They want destruction to occur.